I wanted to expand upon what I was already talking about today in my previous video, which I will explain now, in case you don't feel like going and checking, or if you're watching this at a future date. Basically, what I was saying is, sometimes when you're struggling, you just have to let yourself struggle. Stop trying to find a solution. Now, I'm gonna go somewhere with this, don't worry. For the past couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, all I've talked about is summer and how I'm excited for the summer. I talk about how great everything's gonna be when the sun is shining every day, when I can be out in nature and feel good. It's currently still winter time, though it doesn't look very cold where I am. Voice crack. Gonna keep going anyway, don't care. So I went to this place and they have a hot tub and a cold plunge right next to each other. And I was trying to decide, should I get in the hot tub first or should I get in the cold plunge first? I came to the conclusion that if I get in the cold first, then the hot will feel super good, and that's where I'll find my true release that I was really looking for. Kind of in the same sense of, if I experience winter first, then I will experience summer afterwards, and it will feel even better because of it. So I do that. I get in the cold. I'm fine. I mean, it's not too bad, but just that initial shock of cold water. And then I get in the hot. And I noticed the hot didn't really feel that good, and neither did the cold. Now, the most peculiar thing happens is I get done going in both the cold and the hot. I get out, and I just sit on a bench in the room temperature. And then I realized that's what I really enjoyed. Like, that's where I found the true peace, was not from the cold and not from the hot, but from experiencing both cold and hot, and then having the comparison of a neutral with the cold and the hot. So where am I going with this? This connects back to the seasons, winter and summer. Maybe it's not summer that will make me feel good, but the experience of the duality of both the cold and the hot, and then being able to find peace regardless of the circumstance, to find peace in between. This is what I'm realizing. And so I'm out here in this average neutral temperature air, and it feels good. I feel peaceful. So I'm not saying that we need to avoid the extremes of up and down, light and dark, hot and cold, movement and relaxation. I'm not saying to avoid it. What I'm really getting at is that I think where we find what we're looking for, at least what I usually look for, is peace, a release. And I don't think that matters if it's hot or cold or summertime or wintertime. I don't think this is really what matters. I think it's being able to find that neutral point within yourself, to sit with no stimulation, if that's even possible, and to just relax. So